Hey guys, Jim and Pokemon here. We got a PSA returns for you guys today. And surprisingly, this PSA return is actually going to be about a TCG that I actually don't have a whole lot of knowledge on. So it's not Pokemon, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's not MetaZoo, it's not, name your next TCG you're going to guess there. It's actually Harry Potter. So, been bullish on Harry Potter for a while. Really small TCG, only 5 sets. Came out in 2002, 2001, 2002. If you open the packs, it feels like you're opening like Neo. I absolutely enjoy opening it for sure. This is not like investment advice or long-term, should I buy it, whatever. But long story short, I came in contact with a old gym leader that did a lot of Pokemon events and stuff like that. And so naturally they did some Harry Potter events too. And they actually collected every single promo card that was released from Harry Potter and sold them to me all in one go. So I don't think all these cards are going to get PSA 10s. I think some of them are going to be at 9s and 8s or so. But basically this is every single promo card from Harry Potter in one PSA returns. So I know very little about these cards, but I do know that I believe the set is complete as far as the promos. And I just sent them all off and they're in their condition as is. And this should be a complete set of promo cards from Harry Potter. So enjoy. Ooh, Wingardium Leviosa, 2001. I got a PSA 9. Okay. I do have a lot of raw Harry Potter that I'm going to grade at some point. The condition just doesn't seem to be that great. I can understand why a lot of these get 9s across like a lot of what I see. It's just from Cora, so it's actually really, really cool because there's so many Pokemon promos that come from Cora that we love. I'm looking around for Cora, I don't see one. So it's the first promo. And I know some of these are very rare. Some of these are like $1. Like some of these promos didn't exist in PSA set registry, didn't exist in the inventory. I had to like ask for them to be added. And some of them like I didn't even see online. Like there wasn't even an example of them online. But some of them are only $1. Some of them were pretty cheap. So, ooh, Defendo PSA 7 reverse holo. And with all these promos, one thing to call out is they all have like a promo stamp on them, like right there. So you can see that's a promo stamp. And I'll try to call it the promo stamp with all of them as I see them. Sorry about the light. And then some of them don't have a promo stamp. They have like a stamp of something else. But there is a stamp to show it's a promotional card. Next up, Diagon Alley. Got a PSA 9 promo. So some of the more affordable ones I should be able to upgrade. But still, like, it's kind of cool. You can actually see them all. And they'll have that black Harry Potter back. I do have a pretty sizable like sealed Harry Potter sort of like position, just full disclosure there. So who knows what'll happen. But I always thought it was cool. It felt like Pokemon, looked like Pokemon. I collected Harry Potter as a kid. I don't know much about it. I just know there's 5 sets. The holos look pretty cool. But to get something as unique as this, just like with promo cards, I felt like something to do. So a little nick up there at the top, a little PSA nick there at the top in the middle. Ooh, 6. Ooh, man. That's a dent or a ding somewhere. But you got Unusual Pets. Got the holo foil there. Kind of cool. That's interesting. Got all the, you got Harry, Hermione, Ron, and Hagrid all chilling there. Looking at the Unusual Pets. You guys remember that pet's name? If you ever don't remember something in the moment, just ask the audience. But hey guys, put a comment down there. What do you think that pet's name is? Really? That means I don't remember. All right, next up. Ooh, Rainy Day Match, 2002. Okay, so you see the promo stamp right down there. Interesting. But the art's kind of cool because it doesn't mimic Radcliffe, like Daniel Radcliffe, or any of the characters per se. It's kind of like it's close, but it's not like an exact. I like how there's an artistic sort of element to it. That's probably Fred and George Weasley, and it doesn't look like the Fred and George from the movie. There is some sort of creative sort of piece to it as well. And not all the cards are sideways, so I don't know why every promo we had is facing that way. Oh, Forest Troll. Okay, I think this is one of the more common ones. So this is promo, and it says number 2 down there. 2002 Forest Troll. I think this is more common. It says PSA 8. And I think a lot of these grades probably not that big of a deal. Just having the card, I think, is just having a complete set is kind of cool. Next up, Remembrall. There you go. Remember he's throwing the thing to Neville and was like, Neville, what'd you forget? And he's like, I don't know. It's just lighten up, man. Oh, it's a PSA 10 too. That's cool. I wasn't even like looking at the grade. That's cool. PSA 10, remember. Very cool. All right. Next up, I got the Jolty on the back for some luck. So let's get some luck here, boys and girls. Hufflepuff match PSA 9. Okay. There you go. Got the promo down there. And if you were like a Harry Potter expert and like you know the promos in and out, like something you collect, I know I've talked to a few people who like Harry Potter's their primary thing, like that's what they do. They don't really venture as much into other TCGs. I had talked to them like years and years ago, like before I started sort of getting into it and buying. But if you see that I'm missing a promo or something, there's something I don't have, I would be very, very appreciative if you could tell me if there's something I'm missing. So I'm under the impression that this is like a complete set. Bluebell Flames, very interesting. You know that blue that Magmar from base set 2 with the blue flame tail, that error. Oh, it's PSA 10. I feel like it's weird. Like I'm like looking at the cards and like appreciating the cards and like the promo stamp and like kind of taking it all in. Like I'm not even looking at the grade. Like I could care less about the grade. It feels really weird to have that feeling. And I'm just like explaining this like in the moment as like I'm experiencing it. I mean, you get I wonder if that's Fluffy or if that's or this might. I wonder if that's when they're in the weeds and stuff in the first movie, Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, it's got to be something where Hermione like got him out of a glitch or something. But it is kind of cool to like see the cards for the first time and just take it all in and just really, really appreciate it. Okay, so you got some wearing stuff on here. Meeting Fluffy. Oh man, so that scene was probably a little after this. I'm sure Fluffy was a lovely dog to meet. Probably just wanted some scratches. That's probably all he wanted, man. Okay, so here you see it says launch. So that doesn't say promo, it says launch. So that's a different stamp there. Very cool. That's awesome. This feels like kind of surreal too. I mean, I remember I didn't really read all that much as a kid, and I went and watched the first movie, and then I went home and read like Chamber of Secrets, like that book, or I don't know if I had to go get it or borrow it or whatever, but I remember like reading that book right away. Like it like motivated me to read. 5 points from Gryffindor. You got the promo stamp down there. Snape looking like, dude, look at that jawline from Snape, man. Oh, that text is so like squinched too. Oh man. What were they doing here? Look at Ron's haircut, man, just straight across. All right, next up. Here we go. Swelling Potion. You got the promo stamp right here. 2002. Interesting. DA set intro. Interesting. All right, next up. We're almost done, boys. Here we go. Ollivanders. Dude, that was cool too. So this got a 6, probably some dent or ding somewhere. Got the promo stamp. Interesting. This dude was like so mysterious. It's like he knew what he was doing when he hooked Harry up with that wand. He knew what the brother wand was. It's like all coming back to me now. This dude knew what he was man. He was in on it. All right, next up. Hover Charm. Okay. Dummy? Oh my gosh, that's cool. I think his cards actually go for a decent bit. There's a few, I remember in like another set, maybe it's Chamber of Secrets or something, that people are always chasing this dude's cards and stuff. So his name's not on here anywhere. I don't see it on here, but I mean that's the character though. I mean I assume that's not. Yeah, I assume that's him. Promo. There we go. All right, next up. There we go. Ooh, Swelling Solution. Huh. I wonder if this was in the book and not in the movie. See, it's got the promo stamp right there. I actually don't remember this scene in the movie. I did read the book, but it's been a long time since I read the book. I know like Golden and a lot of those other auction houses are really pushing like the other Harry Potter like sets that like have like autos and stickers and all that stuff. But to me, this feels like Pokemon. I mean, if it's got the black border, it's got the cartoon illustrations. It's made by Wizards of the Coast. You open a pack, it smells like the factory. It has everything you could want, and just like a TCG for those of us that love and grew up on Pokemon. And it stopped at Chamber of Secrets. Like, imagine if we could have got like Prisoner of Azkaban or Goblet of Fire. I mean, the 6th book would have been crazy too. Remember that book just being so just like mysterious. All right, next up, you're a wizard, Harry. Ooh, keeping Dobby quiet. Oh man, that looks so mean. Concrete wall. Little promo stamp down there. It's a 9. Not too bad. Almost there, boys. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And, ooh, through the trap door. That's cool. Oh, wow. Is that Fluffy in the back? Are they sleeping back there? That's kind of cool. Promo. Wow. That is kind of cool. Got PSA 9. Non-hollow. So you see some of these are hollow, some are non-hollow. All right. Next up. Strategy session. This is definitely a Quidditch promo from that Quidditch set. Oh, PSA 10. There we go. That's kind of cool. Ooh, man. That's cool. We'll take that. And, like, if they had all the sets from all the movies, you know, the movies came out once every couple of years. If Wizards of the Coast kept this going, they would have had so many subsets, different sets. Like, you know, they have a Diagon Alley set, Adventures of Hogwarts set, Quidditch set, Chamber. You know, it's like there would have been all these sub Harry Potter sets in there. Like, bring back Harry Potter. You can do it, Wisely. Bring it back. Bring it back. Forbidden Corridor. Oh, man. So many fluffy promos. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. Wow. I mean, the artwork's like, I love it. I mean, I love this style. This is so awesome. Like, Pokemon had some of that CGI stuff that just, like, wasn't a big fan of. They got some of the OG art that, like, I love. This is just, like, I feel like I'm reading the book when I look at that. I feel like I'm just in the moment. And it feels good. All right, next up. Oh, my gosh. We got a Holo Harry. This is not a promo. Throw that out there. Not a promo. Got a big print line right there. 2 big print lines. But this is what it looks like, man. See my face on Harry? But this is like, you know, they have these holofoils. It reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh!, like Ghost Rares. And, I mean, Harry looks so just like sad, man. It's just such a sad boy. But, I mean, this is like, these are kind of the hits, you know. Get this in a PSA 10. I'm sure it's a pretty card. So, that's kind of cool. And last card, I'm guessing this might not be a promo since that wasn't. Maybe this is something else. And what is it? Oh, it's promo. Snape's question. PSA 9. Dude, part of me was like, all right, like if I sent one card, what a promo, like what could this be? Could this be like something really cool? I don't think there's a promo stamp on that. I mean, just got me like second guessing that, if you know what I mean. So Snape's question, little Snape there with the big old jawline. Oh man, it reminds me of like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Little promo stamp down there at the bottom. So that's pretty awesome. So I'll tell you what, since this is probably the first time someone's maybe shown all these, I'll just go through them again. We'll start with the Harry right there, and then we'll just kind of go through them all, just so if anyone does want to kind of pop up the video and just see them all in the right, and I don't know if they're on the right order, but you just see them all in one go pretty quick. That we don't have to go through a 13-minute video to see them all in order. Probably got this video muted by now too. Oh man, yeah. So it's just, I mean, it's just kind of cool. I mean, it's something else I collected as a kid. It's kind of when I got to the point where I almost stopped collecting. Didn't really stop collecting altogether, but like there was a point where like I wasn't really getting packs when I went to Toys R Us or when I went to Books A Million, or you know, it's like some of that money went towards other things. So there was a point when like collecting cards as a kid slowed down, you know, especially like high school and college. I did still collect cards in college, mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! In college, surprisingly. And then once I got out of college, then I went back to Pokemon, and that's when I kind of hit it hard and found a true passion, man. But Harry Potter's always been there too. It just, there's one thing, like when I buy a Pokemon card, like I think there's some sort of value that may be there, that may stay, that may be there for a while, that I feel somewhat confident that like the money I put into it, I may be able to get out of it. With Pokemon, I never really cared what it did if it went up. I just didn't want it to like go down. With Harry Potter, it's like you have more of a risk of like you could buy this and it could go down to nothing. And so that's why I think I'm a little more hesitant or just more careful with like TCGs that don't have as much sort of around them. But you talk about big media franchise, big brand, billions and billions of dollars into this. There's not many medias that have the Harry Potter stay. So it just seems like it's got a lot of potential, but we'll see. And this is a lovely Jolteon pulled in the submission before this. So until next time, appreciate it. See you guys.